Y'all remember 10 years ago when we got the movie Gravity? Well, think of something like Gravity or any other movie like that. But instead of being it in space, make it be out here on the ocean. Why did I phrase that so weirdly, my god? Nowhere is directed by Albert Pinto, stars Anna Castillo, Tamar Noves, and Erna Bravo. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And tells the story of a young pregnant woman named Mia, or Maya, whatever, escapes from a country at war by hiding in a maritime container aboard a cargo ship. After a violent storm, Mia gives birth to the child while lost at sea, where she must fight to survive. Hello, you weird beautiful movie lovers. My name is Louis, aka Movie Fandom, and today we're talking about Nowhere, which is the new Spanish Netflix film, basically like Gravity, like I said, and basically, instead of it being in space, it's in a cargo container, and it's in the middle of the ocean. So, I was looking forward to this movie. I remember scrolling through Netflix, seeing what's coming out soon on Netflix. And when I saw the teaser for it, I was like, this looks really good, and I added it to my reminders, hoping it would be actually pretty good. And it released yesterday on Netflix, and I just watched it literally right now. This could have been so much better. My biggest issue that I have is that it had so much potential. I have no idea, but I'll just start off with the positives, I guess. First off, Anna Castillo does a pretty good job. There are times that her performance isn't the best per se, but overall I did think she did a pretty good performance overall. And also, I will admit that that the opening itself is really well done, and it opens with a one shot, and I really liked it. Not as good as the opening to Talk to Me, but I did think it was good. I think that might be it. I did not like this movie. I don't know if you can tell, but, I just did not like this movie. I mean, my biggest issue with this movie, I don't know, it had so much potential. I don't know if that's a problem with the movie or not, but, like, genuinely. This had so much potential to be something like Gravity, and could have been easily one of the best movies of the entire year. It feels so generic. Like, we've seen this story told a lot, but even with that, there are great movies, like I said, with Gravity, and also a movie that dropped on Netflix 2 years ago called Oxygen, which I will say, if you do like movies like this, I would recommend it, honestly, which was pretty good, and is also like Gravity with it being sci-fi, I guess. Also, with the acting from our main lead, like I said, she's good in the movie. Not always, and she is the dumbest fucking character. Oh my god, she is so incredibly stupid with it, with one thing that is just there, which, why? And also other stuff that happens in the movie, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, there's a certain scene, I'm gonna try not to spoil it, where she is giving birth, per se, because as the synopsis says, she is pregnant, and you can probably guess there is a birth scene in it. I admit it, I'm not gonna try and spoil it, but can I just say that is just the best scene in the movie with how hilarious it is. I mean, genuinely, it is so funny. But for some reason, she is not gotten any clothes on. Like, I have no issue, but like, why exactly? Because I mean, you are literally in a storm. You are in a storm where you could die, and you're giving birth, but you don't have any clothes on. I'm just saying, like, I get having the bottom part off, but like, I mean, I don't understand why. Also, there are dream sequences in the movie, and oh my god. They are the most annoying part of this movie. I don't have a problem with doing dream sequences in films, but this is just another one with it that is so cheap. Oh my god! Genuinely. Okay, that's all I'll talk about with that. How about the camera work in it? It looks really bland, and also a lot of it looks really fake. The CGI in this, whether it's CGI or not, it looks off per se. Especially near the end, there's seagulls and a lot of water more than we've seen in the movie, and real or not, they just look. They look off. I can't explain why, I cannot, but they just feel off, in my opinion. Also, the cinematography itself looks really bland. A lot of it during dark sequences feel way too dark, even for me, which, as someone, I wish, like, something like, per se, Beauty and the Beast, per se, where you can clearly see the beast, but I wish we didn't really see that. But here, it kind of would have been better if it was lit up a little bit. Because, I mean, with something like that, I don't know if I'm making sense or not, but, like, kind of wish it was at least lit up a little bit. Like, whether the character can't see that or not. Like, I just kind of wish that because it would have added more and could have helped with it, per se. Also, the movie itself is pretty boring for the most part. I was mostly on my phone a lot more, surprisingly, which... it just... look, I don't know. I mean, a lot of it is so cheap. It feels just... what happens itself just feels way forced. It just... this movie kind of sucks, if you can't tell. I'm gonna leave it there, I guess. I have nothing else to say. Like, it is one of the most bland and generic movies of the entire year, and that sucks. Overall, I give Nowhere, which is incredibly disappointing, a C-. So, those are my thoughts on Nowhere. What did you think of this movie? Did you love it, hate it? Let's agree, disagree down below in the comments. Someone tell me. If you can't tell my nose, it's a little blocked. It's not as bad as it was on Thursday, per se, but, like, I mean, it's just annoying me. Like, it's annoying me a lot. At least right now with this review. So yeah, anyways, my review for Flora and Son may come out later today or maybe tomorrow. I'll try and review Cassandra. If I can't, I'm sorry. There'll be some other reviews out, particularly because, like, we are getting into October tomorrow, so yeah. I'll try and review some horror movies that, released in the past, so I'll try and do that, if, that may make you happy, and maybe I may do something special for Halloween Day, like a ranking or something like that. So, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Stay awesome.